Hello guys, welcome back to Find Beauty Bible and welcome back to Brit's Recent Beauty. I'm so excited to do Brit's Recent Beauty today because I haven't done a traditional Brit's Recent Beauty how you guys are used to in literally the whole 2 seasons. So today's Brit's Recent Beauty is not going to be a specific review on one particular product. We are doing the normal Brit's Recent Beauty roundup product review style. I have a bunch of products here that I bought recently that I want to update you guys on. So let's hop right into it, starting with fragrance. Let me tell you guys how I found a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. I mean like a legit dupe. I'm not just saying this because I was too cheap to buy the original, like I also have the normal Baccarat. But let me tell you about a $50 alternative, Ariana Grande Cloud. I'm sure that you've heard of this one before when searching for Baccarat dupes, but I'm here to confirm for you, just in case you didn't 100% believe the TikToks and the reviews that you found. The notes in this are so similar, and the reason I bought this is because I don't know if maybe I'm just not shopping hard enough, but I don't think Baccarat comes in any travel size or purse size. So when I spray this on for the day or spray this on for the night, once I leave, like I can't put this whole thing in my purse. So I was like, I need to find some sort of dupe so that I can buy the travel size of that dupe and have it be my travel Baccarat. This is definitely it. It's warm, definitely has a little bit more vanilla than I think is in Baccarat. But if you love the smell of this and need a dupe, girl, this was $24. This was, you don't want to know. Next up in fragrance, I haven't finished this one yet, but I just wanted to update you and let you know that this is still my signature winter fragrance, Replica by the Fireplace. It is not for everyone, 100% not everyone will like this, but it is very warm, very spicy, almost has notes that remind me of some sort of liquor like bourbon. And it is definitely like, that's the vibe of it. So I love this during the winter. I wear it pretty much every day. I have the travel size of it in my purse, and yeah, I've reviewed this plenty times before. I just wanted to update you and let you know that I am still loving Margiela by the Fireplace. Next up in fragrance is this Diptyque candle in the scent Oud. If you guys haven't noticed already, all I buy are these warm scents. So I like for my body to smell like my place to smell like my body. I just want a signature scent no matter where I go. I keep air fresheners in my car that remind me of my signature scent. Like I just want everything I own and every environment I enter to smell like me. So this candle was actually a gift from one of my favorite co-workers that I don't work with anymore, but she gave me this, and she had given it to me because she usually likes more floral scents when it comes to candles, you know, things that are light and welcoming, and I usually go for like those deep, almost like a bachelor pad kind of scent. Those are the scents that I love. So she gifted this to me because she knew that she herself would not like it. And when I tell you this is like one of my favorite home scents ever from that point on, I'm actually very angry that it's about to finish because these are not cheap. Like these are pretty expensive. So when it finishes, it's gonna be a very hard purchase for me to bite the bullet and buy another one, because it's like $80 for a candle. I don't know if I could do it. I might have to find a Marshall's dupe or something, but this is the Oud fragrance. Let me look up the notes that are actually in this so that I have something to compare it. But yes, very deep, very dark. If you like mahogany teak wood, if you like sandalwood, bergamot, woodsy, earthy scent for your home, you would love this one. Now, getting into body care, I just wanted to update you that I have finished yet another bottle of my favorite Glossier Body Hero. This is a scented body oil that you shower with. It is cleaning your body as well as leaving behind this gorgeous scent. I have talked about this in my 6 months of body care empties video, so I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that this is yet another one that is empty, and I already have another one in the bathroom. Like, I have them on deck. I also still use the body oil that goes with this, I use them pretty much every single day. I have so many backups of this, it's ridiculous. I'm never without it. The next one in the body care category is the Necessaire deodorant gel. So I showed you guys this when I did like a huge unboxing a few weeks ago, but I think I'm gonna return it only because the weather is starting to get warmer out, and I don't have any reason to keep on using an aluminum free deodorant, because it's like I cared for maybe a month or two, and then after that it's like my body actually does react really well to this. Like I don't stink, I don't sweat very much, so I'm pretty much okay with whatever deodorant I use. I just find that with this I still sweat a little bit, and I kind of just like the way my underarms feel better when I don't sweat at all. I don't care how toxic it is for my body, I kind of just like the feeling of not sweating at all. I want my underarms to be clogged. I don't know. Like for $20 I think I can return this and, I don't know, get a lipstick at Sephora or something. I could do without this, you know what I mean? Next up in makeup is Rare Beauty Believe blush. Now you guys know I have these blushes in so many different shades. Let's talk about it. I love the Rare Beauty blushes. So when I found out that they came out with this other shade, the mauve shade, I was like, that is so gorgeous and I want to try it, because it is almost like a bubblegum pink but a darker version that's more black girl friendly. And they came out with 3 different new mauve versions, so it's not just this one that came out. And I noticed that the shade that I got, Believe, sort of suits deeper skin tones more, and then they came out with 2 other mauve shades that would really suit someone with a like if you have a lighter skin tone than myself. Because as you know, all of the other shades in the collection pretty much already work for everyone. The only time you get into those areas where a color won't be universal is when you start to get into these lighter shades. And I must say that it is very, very gorgeous. Like I'll put some on right now actually so that you can see. The way I put on this is I just dot on each side and then I just blend it upwards. It's very pink, it's very cute, it actually shows up on my skin tone. The only reason I'm deciding to return this is because I already have the bubblegum pink version that Rare Beauty has, and if you see how similar they are, I find that they are so similar that there's no reason for me to own both. Now, if you have a skin tone where the bubblegum pink that they originally came out with is too light for you, then you would 100% like the Believe better. But because I can use either one of these and get very similar results, there's no need for me personally to own both. So I think it's more of a personal preference between these, which one you decide to keep. But I'm deciding to keep my original bubblegum pink one that I had, because this is the one that I own that's super similar to this one. Only difference is one of these is still within the return policy window and this one is way too late to return. But yeah, that's the only reason I'm returning this one, because of how similar it is to another shade from the same brand in the same formula that I already have. Last makeup item that I have for you guys is this Alleyoop Stack the Odds. This is a multiple product in one kind of thing. So you flip this out. I think I've shown you this as well in my large unboxing, but you flip this out and this is a highlighter. You flip it out again and that is your bronzer. And then when you open the top here, it's a blush. Like, look how cool that is. This is so travel friendly. I packed this in my bag when I went to Houston last weekend, and it was such a time saver and such a just like space saver in my bag. Also from this brand, I have these really cool makeup remover wipes. And if you saw in my Valentine's Day look, I'll put the link to that video below. I demonstrated how I use these, but it is the coolest thing. So it actually has makeup remover inside of the Q-tip. So if you ever find yourself needing a Q-tip to like take off your lipstick but don't want to take off your lip liner, or if you mess something up with your eyeliner and you just want to remove that area without having to wipe the whole eye off, these are so perfect. Like, it is the coolest, most innovative thing I have seen in makeup in a long time. I'll put the link to my Valentine's Day video below so that you can hop directly to the part where I'm talking about those makeup remover swabs, but I just had to mention it again because those are so cool. Now let's talk about some skincare. I have an empties update for you. I have finished another bottle of Versed Sunday Morning Serum. This is mostly squalane, but it also has antioxidants in it. As you know, antioxidants are going to be great for protecting your skin against things in the environment that we can't control. Air pollution, cigarette smoke, smog, free radicals, just anything that can cause damage to our skin cells. The same way sunscreen protects us from the sun's rays, antioxidants protect us from pretty much everything else as far as environmental harm goes. Then I have a facial oil that I've been using. This is the Bybi Blueberry Booster. If you remember my beauty shopping vlog, I picked this up from Credo. And when I tell you, this is one of the best facial oils I own. It is 100% cold pressed blueberry oil. If you don't know, 100% cold press just means that, number one, it is a pure oil. They don't add any additional ingredients in it to make it anti-aging or to make it additionally brightening or to make it extraordinarily perform better than it naturally does. This is just plain old blueberry oil. And then the way they process the oil and retrieve it from the plant is a process that preserves the benefits of the natural oil as much as possible. Because when you start to apply heat to skincare ingredients, it really does change the way it functions. So when you cold press oil from a plant, it helps it to preserve all of its natural qualities. When I tell you, it makes my skin so soft. Like, no matter how much my skin is suffering, my skin has really been suffering the past 2 weeks, by the way. Just like very dry. I had an allergic reaction about a week ago. This makes it soft again. So I've actually been doing my full normal routine and then I just top this off at night. And I wake up, my skin is like glowing, it's moisturized, it looks beautiful and radiant. Like, I have to force myself to even wash the oil off the next day and put my makeup on. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The texture of it is kind of thick when it comes out, and when you rub it in, it definitely is, you know, thicker than your normal oil. But just look how it's making my hand look already. Like, it is so radiant. Ugh. I don't know if it's because the oil naturally has a little bit of a yellow tint to it, but I truly do feel like it makes my skin look more golden the next day. And it's only $14. Now let's talk about some acne products that I have been absolutely relying on the past week or so, because let me get closer and show you this big old knocker on my face. Look at that. Very disrespectful. Did not pay rent, just showed up last week. When it comes to the way I approach acne, it's very gentle. So as soon as I saw it pop up, it was painful as hell, first of all. First thing I do is I start off with some salicylic acid. This is actually The Ordinary's new form of salicylic acid, because most of the time, salicylic will come in a water-based serum. So you'd put it on, it's gonna feel like, you know, a normal wet kind of serum. It dries on the skin, and after it absorbs, it will sort of decongest the skin that way. This is a new form of salicylic acid that The Ordinary actually came out with, and it's an anhydrous solution. And if you don't know what that means that it is similar to the way an oil feels. You see that? It's sort of oily. So it looks like that on the skin. It's not going to absorb super quickly like a hyaluronic serum or your typical water-based salicylic. And I leave that on all night. It is just as effective as the water-based salicylic acid, but way more gentle, less harsh, and I find that my pimple is not painful the next morning when I wake up. So I love this sort of oil form of salicylic that they have just dropped, because so effective. And yeah, that is all for Brits Recent Beauty this week. I am so glad that we got to do, like, you know, a traditional Brits Recent Beauty, how we're used to doing. Just chopping it up about products that I bought that week and not necessarily always dedicating Brits Recent Beauty to one specific product. If you haven't checked out last week's Brits Recent Beauty, I actually did a review on the Rose Ink Tinted Serum. And the week before that, I did a review on a really great new blow dryer that I tried. So I'll put the links at the end of this video and in the description box. Comment below if you have any questions or comments about any of the products. And also don't forget to subscribe, because I often see you guys ask questions about videos that I do have planned, but you're not going to see those videos if you're not subscribed and keeping up with what's coming. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.